Welcome. We are solving a question. This is from GATE exam. This is from topic digital to analog converter. So we are given this circuit. So as you can see, it is a circuit of R to R network. So this is R to R, R to R, R to R. So this is a R to R network. This is an op amp. Nothing was told about this op amp, so we assume that it is an ideal op amp. This voltage is VR. It is equal to 10 volt, and we are given the value of R as equal to 10k. So we have to find current I. So current I is this current, and we have to find voltage V naught. So V naught is the output voltage of the op amp. So this question is asked from GATE exam in electronics branch. So first, this is an ideal op amp. So if this voltage is 0 volt because it is grounded, so this voltage will also be equal to 0 volt by virtual ground concept. So this voltage will also be equal to 0 volt. Let me name this node as X, let this node be Y, let this node be Z, and let this node be W. So if we see at W, this 2R is also connected to 0 volt, and this 2R is also connected to W and 0 volt as grounded. So this 2R and this 2R are in parallel because one end of these both resistance is connected to node W and other end is grounded. So these two are at same potential. So if this current is I, then obviously the current which is flowing into this 2R resistance will also be I only. So this is I, this is I. So this current must be equal to 2I. This current must be equal to 2I. Okay, so now we come to this node Z. So at Z we have this 2R resistor, and this is the combination. So if we find the equivalent resistance of this combination, this 2R and this 2R are connected in parallel. So this 2R and this 2R is equal to R because they are connected in parallel. Then this equivalent resistance R is in series with this R. So this total becomes 2R. So if you look at this node Z, then on this side the equivalent resistance is 2R from Z to ground, and this resistance is also 2R. So they are at same potential. So if this current is 2I, then this current will also be equal to 2I only, because this combination equivalent resistance is R, then this R and R connected in series, so 2R. So this 2R and this 2R are in parallel because this 2R is also connected to 0 volt and this 2R is also connected to 0 volt, and other and is connected to this node Z. So if 2I current is flowing through this, then this current will also be 2I. So this is 2I, this is 2I, so this current must be equal to 4I. Okay, this current must be equal to 4I. Now if you look at Y, this 2R is connected to 0 volt, and if you look at this combination on this side, this is R and R, 2R, then this 2R and 2R are in parallel, so equivalent is R. Then this R and R connected in series, so equivalent resistance is 2R. On so equivalent resistance is 2R. So if 4I current is flowing through this equivalent resistance, then obviously this resistance is also 2R, so 4I current will also be flowing here only. So this current must be equal to 8I. Okay, because this 2R and this 2R equivalent become R, then this R and R connected in series, so become 2R. Then this 2R connected to ground, this 2R connected to ground, so they are connected in series, so total becomes R. They are connected in parallel, so total becomes R. Then this equivalent R and this R, total becomes 2R. They are connected in series, so this 2R connected to ground, this 2R connected to 0 volt. So same current will flow. So 4I, total 8I. Now again this current is 8I. So now we come at node X. Again similar concept apply for node X. These two are connected in parallel, become R. This R and this are connected in series, become 2R. Then this 2R and this equivalent 2 are connected in parallel, become R. Then this equivalent R and this are connected in series, become 2R. This 2R connected in parallel, become R. This R and R connected in series, become 2R. And this is also 2R connected to ground, and this equivalent resistance is also 2R connected to ground. So if this current is 8I, this current must also be equal to 8I. So the current which is coming out of this VR must be equal to 16I. So this current is 16I. This current is 4I. This current is I. So the current which is going inside, which is here, is equal to 5I. And obviously the current which is going inside the op-amp must be 0. So this 5I must be traveling here. So we have found the currents in all the branches. So we have to find the value of current I. So first the current I. So it is connected to 10 volt. This is 10 volt. And if we draw the equivalent circuit for this node, then positive, negative, 10 volt, this 2R, and this whole equivalent is 2R. So this is 8I, this is also 8I, this is 16I. Okay, so this is the equivalent circuit, 10 volt, this total current is 16I, this current, this is 2R resistance. So the current through this 2R resistance is 8I, it is connected to ground. And this 8I, this 8I is current through this equivalent combination of 2R. So again, if we have to find the equivalent combination, then this is equal to 2R and 2R connected in parallel, so they can be replaced by a single resistance of R. So 16I. So 10 volt upon R equal to 16I. So I is equal to 10 upon 16R. R is given as 10 kilo ohm, so 10 upon 16 into 10 to power 4. 10 upon 16 into 10 to power 4. So if you solve it, the answer will be 62.5 microampere. This current I is equal to 62.5 microampere. Okay, so we have found the current I. Now we have to find the output voltage V naught. So write KVL here. Zero volt minus 5I minus V naught equal to 0. So this is the KVL. So gives V naught equal to minus 5I. So V naught equal to minus 5 into 62.5 microampere. So if you find the value of V naught, and this resistance also we have to take into account. Sorry, I forgot to take it. This resistance is equal to R. So minus 5I into R. So into 10 to power 4. So if you solve it, the answer will be minus 3.125 volt. obviously V naught will be negative because current is flowing from 0 volt to this V naught. So current is flowing from higher potential to lower potential, so obviously V naught will be negative. So if you have any confusion about the sign of V naught, then V naught will be negative because current always flows from higher potential to lower potential. So if this is 0 volt, then obviously V naught has to be negative, and value of V naught has to be equal to 5I into R. So I hope this video was useful to you. So please like and share the video, and also please subscribe the channel, and please share your feedback also in the comment box, and like and share the channel and share with your friends also. And if you have any suggestions, or if you want to see the solution of any question, then you can also post that question in the comment box. Thank you, and best of luck.